Welcome to Two Dumb White Guys Summer Edition, a mini-sode for your mini-summer. My name is Paul Davidson.
My name is Scott Norman.
And today we're going to find out if Scott Norman could become a millionaire.
By the way, I would like to say that we have done this summer several episodes. One of them is the slums test. One of them is this episode. And
I'm now going to intentionally put the slums test after this episode.
Dang it. I wanted to do them release them in consecutive weeks so that we could have Slumdog Millionaire. Just saying.
Speaking of Slumdog Millionaire, that was one of the questions originally put on here, but I decided to only go with the winning $1 million questions.
Okay.
So, and this is BuzzFeed. If I am wrong, internet, blame BuzzFeed. It's always BuzzFeed's fault anyway.
Crappy news source that's only better than CNN.
So I have 12 questions according to BuzzFeed, that the millionaire people got correct to win the $1 million.
So I get like multiple choice though, right? This is out of 4.
Well, here's my theory. I always figure like if you actually do know it, like you're better off of your gut feeling. But I want you to make an initial guess. Just for fun, and then I'll give you your multiple choice.
Okay, that works. But I don't get discounted if the initial guess is wrong.
Yes, you do not get discounted. In fact, even if you get it wrong, you don't. We're not going to pick a new contestant and bring them in here.
Okay,
you have 12 chances at becoming a theoretical millionaire. All right.
Wait, you mean you don't actually have $1 million to give me?
Well, Trover. He has.
Speaking of which, Trover, you're formally invited. Come on the podcast.
Anyway, so here are the 12 questions according to BuzzFeed that were the $1 million winning questions on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
All right. I was gonna do the lights, but you can't see the lights. I was like about to stick my hands in the air.
Your first question. This is actually the first $1 million question. The first successful $1 million question.
All right.
Which of these U.S. presidents appeared on the television series Laugh-In?
Oh gosh, Laugh-In. Reagan.
Reagan is wrong.
Oh.
Here are your options.
Okay.
Is it A, Lyndon Johnson, B, Richard Milhouse Nixon, C, Jimmy Carter, or D, Gerald Ford? He likes nachos, by the way.
I'm bad at pop culture-y kind of things, and I don't know when Laugh-In aired.
You are going to be such a bad quiz ball teacher.
I don't know when Laugh-In aired.
You could use one of your 3 lifelines.
Search the internet.
That's not one of your 3 lifelines. I will remove one of your 3 lifelines. Laugh-In aired in the 1960s.
Okay. All right. So, Lyndon Johnson, final answer.
That's wrong.
Really?
It was Richard Nixon. Richard Milhouse Nixon appeared on Laugh-In.
So it's late 60s.
Yes. Okay.
So
actually got that one correct.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm already not a millionaire. I go home.
Well, you got 11 more of these to go. Maybe you could.
You don't have lives on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, though, right?
You don't. It's like
that sucks.
You still have 2 lifelines. So.
Okay, so we'll pretend that one of the lifelines was get out of jail free.
Okay, all 3 of them are going to be get out of jail free.
All
right. So your second question: who did artist Grant Wood use as the model for the farmer in his classic painting American Gothic?
His father.
That is incorrect. Your options are a traveling salesman, a local sheriff, his dentist, or his butcher. I'm
going to be horrible at this.
Which one are you going with?
Dentist.
That is correct!
Yeah! I feel like I've heard that piece of trivia somewhere.
Yes, Grant Wood's dentist was the model for the farmer in American Gothic. All right, you're batting 500.
Yeah, hey, that's great in baseball.
Yes, it is. So 1 for 2. Your third question. The U.S. icon Uncle Sam was based on Sam Wilson, who worked during the War of 1812 as a what?
The guy who does the materials for the military. Quartermaster.
That's incorrect. Your options are a meat inspector, a mail deliverer, a historian, or a weapons mechanic. Dun, 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 dun. I got this one right, too. I was 3 for 3.
Yeah, this is another piece of trivia that I've heard before, and I thought I knew it until you got to the last one, and then I was like, wait. I'm going with mail guy.
The mail guy, that is incorrect.
It's mechanic.
Actually the meat inspector.
Meat inspector.
The meat inspector. On that one, I was like, well, that one's just weird. It has to be that answer. And it was. So
Okay.
So there you go. You're
This
one
is
for
a horrible
3.
episode.
You're 1 for 3. This is a great episode.
The tension has just deflated.
Question 4. During World War II, U.S. soldiers used the first commercial aerosol cans to hold what?
During World War II.
The first commercial aerosol cans to hold what?
Some kind of disinfectant for a wound.
You have a cleaning fluid, antiseptic, insecticide, and shaving cream.
I'm going antiseptic.
That's incorrect. It's actually
Shaving
an
cream?
insecticide.
Oh,
An
gosh.
insecticide. You're batting 2,500 now. 1 for 4.
This is horrible.
I was still batting 1,000 at this point. I think this is where this next one, number 5, is where I finally got an
So
incorrect
you got
answer.
all 4 of those correct.
Yes. Well, 1, I wrote a paper about Richard Nixon when I was in college. 2, I just kind of heard the tidbit about the odd thing. It wasn't like his father or his brother or something like that. It was something weird. So dentist was the weird one there.
Yeah.
Meat inspector, once again, that's just weird. So I went with that. And then I thought, they probably held it so they could like get lice off of them or something like that.
Yeah. So the reason that I guessed antiseptic is because I know that they had like all these quick release things. They had like powders and all this kind of stuff to throw into wounds. Most of it, well, I guess the powder was clotting. But anyway, so I just assumed.
All right. Your 5th question. You're not halfway there yet. You're on number 5.
Let's see if I can even get 500.
What letter must appear at the beginning of of the registration number of all non-military aircraft in the United States? Your options are N, A, U, L.
Here's what's difficult about this one for me. I've been around so many military aircraft that all of the registration numbers flying through my head might be military, not commercial. N, A, U, or L?
Yes, N, A, U, or L. I got this one wrong.
I'm going N.
That is correct!
Yeah. Okay. I thought I was right on that one. You would be fine.
As we hit the halfway point.
This sounds like a meal deal.
As we hit the halfway point. Number 6. I also got this one wrong. Who is credited with inventing the first mass-produced helicopter?
Oh. You want me to guess offhand?
Well, since you just said, I figured...
No, I think I will recognize this one.
Is it Igor Sikorsky? Is it Elmer Sperry, Ferdinand von Zeppelin, or Gottlob Daimler?
Sikorsky.
Sikorsky is correct!
Yeah. The Sikorsky helicopter. Yeah, okay.
You're back up to 500. 3 for 6.
All right. Yes, I'm feeling it a little. I'm feeling it a little better now. I'm glad that we're playing the baseball version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, where you're going for average and not for
Hey, you
answers in a row.
gotta get above that Mendoza line, man. As long as you're above the Mendoza line, that's all that matters. All right. So currently, you'd have $3 million if this was indeed Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Your next question: in the children's book series, where is Paddington Bear
Oh gosh.
originally from?
South Africa.
Is it India, Peru, Canada, or Iceland?
I mean, I know that he arrives in Paddington Station, and then chaos ensues. I'm going India.
That's what I guessed too, and it's incorrect.
It makes sense for a bear that is ending up in Paddington Station.
But he's from Peru.
A Peruvian bear.
He's a Peruvian bear.
Why was there a Peruvian bear in Paddington Station? He should be going to Spain.
That's because he's wearing why is he wearing a hat and a raincoat? No one knows these things.
Because he's rip-off poo. That's what he is.
I've actually been informed that the Paddington movies are delightful.
Really?
Yeah.
I liked the most recent Christopher Robin movie. I
haven't seen that one.
If you've watched, like, I kind of grew up a little bit on, like, the old animated Winnie the Pooh, like the ones that weren't, like, a TV show. They just came out on VHS. And so it calls back to a lot of those, like, original stories. There you go. Quality movie recommendation. Paddington and Christopher Robin.
I haven't even watched either. I just have heard that Paddington is actually delightful. Both of them.
Just out of curiosity, who told you that?
Who did tell me that?
Probably
I think
Bullock.
it was a podcast that told me that, actually.
It was in Bullock's recommended
It was
movies.
in Bullock's recommended movies. Question 8. This is a social studies question.
Oh, great.
Which of the following landlocked countries is entirely contained within another country?
Oh, I should know this one.
Is it Lesotho, Burkina Faso, Mongolia, or Luxembourg?
Lesotho. 100%.
Lesotho is correct.
Yeah, I knew that one. I actually knew that one.
I also got that one correct. I narrowed it down to Lesotho and Burkina Faso, and
Burkina Faso.
I had no idea what that one was. And I know Mongolia and Luxembourg are not. So
Yeah.
all right.
Well, Mongolia was at one point in time. Cough, USSR cough.
Flag Day. Look forward to another USSR mentioning in Flag Day, you Soviet communist pigs. Number 9.
He only says that because of the reference to Animal Farm.
Yes, Motherland. Number 9. Which of the following men does not have a chemical element named after him?
Okay.
I just realized you could see
Scott Norman.
I
have not. I have not looked at the bag. I didn't realize that was the same list. Scott Norman does not have an element named after him.
That is true, but not the answer
Yay,
we're looking
I win.
for. Not the answer we were looking for.
Darn it.
Your options are Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr, Isaac Newton, and Enrico Fermi.
Fermi. He has a particle named after him.
That's incorrect.
Fermium. I forgot about fermium.
It's actually Sir Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton.
Isn't there Newtonium?
But it's not named after Sir Isaac Newton.
Who's it named after?
I don't know.
Fig Newton?
Yes.
His cousin?
Yes. The much more appreciated Newton.
I want to know.
Who cares about calculus?
Who the heck is Newtonium named after? I need to Google this on my phone a friend, but I can't.
All right.
Oh, wait. If I use my phone, I could Google something on my phone, and it's still just phoning, right?
You still have 2 lifelines.
Oh, I haven't used any of them. I don't deserve them.
All right. Question 10. Which insect sorted out an early supercomputer and inspired the term computer bug?
A moth.
That is correct.
I actually knew that one as well.
Same here. I knew that one without even having to know the thing. You're still sitting at 500. Still sitting at 500.
All right, and I've got 2 left. Okay, come on. Let's get this over 500. Got to get 2 for 2? Probably not going to happen.
Question 11.
Yeah.
Do
Boom, 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 boom. Sorry about your ears.
The Earth is approximately how many miles away from the sun?
Lots.
Is it 9.3 million, 39 million, 93 million, or 193 million? Boom, 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 boom. I'll allow you to do a 50-50.
Yeah, but you're going to give me the 2 that I'm already deciding. I'll do it, but it's...
Computer, take 2 of the wrong answers away. You're down to 39 million and 93 million.
93 million.
Is that your final answer?
It is my final answer.
That is correct.
I thought you were going to do 93 and 193 because I knew it was one of those two. And I was like, dang it.
All right. Your final question. You're sitting at 6 for 11, over 500.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do the math after 10. So, here's your final question. And this is a social studies question.
Oh, great. I can't botch this one, huh?
Who delivered the less famous 2-hour speech that preceded Abraham Lincoln's 2-minute Gettysburg Address?
I'm going to go with Jackson.
Your options are Wendell Phillips, Daniel Webster, Robert G. Ingersoll, or Edward Everett.
One more time.
Wendell Phillips, Daniel Webster, Robert G. Insular, and Edward Everett.
Wendell Phillips.
Your answer is incorrect.
Dang it. Who was it?
It was Edward Everett.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even guessed that.
Edward Everett. So you finished 506.
Who was
6 for 12.
Everett? Was he like a local?
I don't know. I'd actually, in one of the videos that the sophomores might be watching next year as a part of my language unit that I experimented with this last week of school, they mentioned the 2-hour Edward Everett speech before Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. And another connection there, I'm actually going to be in Gettysburg on Sunday.
Oh, really?
School, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we're going up to Washington, D.C.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
I lived there at one point.
I know. I forgot. It dawned on me yesterday while me and my wife were planning this. Like, Norman lived here. I should ask him.
Are you driving?
Yes, we're driving.
So as you drive north on 95 and you pass near Woodbridge, then say, "Go Garfield, boo Woodbridge," and I'll be fine.
Okay, I'll make sure to. I will just scream.
Just yell it.
I'll just scream "Boo Garfield."
No,
the way
not
down.
boo Garfield. Garfield is the good one. Woodbridge is the bad one.
What about Mondays?
Well, it's Garber Manderfield Preparatory Academy to snotty schools, and it's just Gar-Field. So it's not actually spelled the same, but yes.
So lasagna.
Exactly.
All right. So anyway,
Our mascot was a cat.
Really?
No, it was not. We were the Indians.
Oh, that's so much better. We could go on a whole tale about that fun jazz.
Yeah.
Like mascots and whatnot. But
Yeah, we got sued a couple times while I was there and asked to change the mascot, and the principal said no.
by the way, who's Edward Everett?
Edward Everett was the governor of Massachusetts.
Which makes perfect sense why he was in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Anyway, so that was the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire episode of the summer series of Two Dumb White
Hey,
Guys.
I would take being half a millionaire. That's all I'm saying.
I get. Well, here's the problem: is that it's like all or nothing. So you kept pushing your chips all in each time, and since you got the last one wrong, you don't get any.
I walked away at the second to last one.
So I will enjoy my millions of dollars that I won from this, and I will make sure to donate it in a worthy cause to you.
All right.
But until our next Minnesota, my name's been Paul Davidson,
My name, Lord willing, is and will be Scott Norman.
and we have been Two
Dumb White Guys.